guys, this is Jock here. I'm the online marketing guy for you lot at Armstrong. And I know that Paul has decided that he is going to be running several competitions, some for you installers and other people in the company, and so there's money up for grabs. And not only that, there's TVs that are eventually going to be up for grabs, or there's going to be other competitions that are running throughout the year. But how can you run these? How can you actually win these competitions? Well, I'm going to actually give you some tips because I want you guys to actually do really well with this. And one of the things that we want you to do is to understand how to actually ask for reviews. As you know, reviews are incredibly important, especially for the service industry, the home services industry. And how you approach clients and how you ask them for reviews is incredibly important. That's just the small part of it, because then we've got to get the reviews out there and we've got to get them in front of the eyeballs that want to see them and want to take action on them by calling us. But the great thing is that you have an opportunity to do this right. And in doing this right, you stand a good chance of getting whatever it is that's up for grabs at the moment. So I want to give you a few tips on how to ask for reviews, how to actually take some photography, some images of when you're working, and also how, if you're going to do videos, you can take some videos as well, because this is all going to be part of it. It's not just about the reviews. I mean, I'm saying that he's got a competition, you know, whoever gets the most reviews or who does the best, whatever deals they've got going between Tom and the rest of the team and Paul, how you guys are going to win it. What I want to do, and I don't really care how you're actually going to do it. What I care about is that you get the results. That in actual fact, that what you put in there gets the results that you require, and you stand a good chance of walking away with a few $100s or whatever it is that's up for grabs. So one of the things that we're going to talk about is the videos, how to get video testimonials, actually how to take videos when you're on the job, and also how to take the right photographs. And I'm just going to jump into that because that's really, really important, especially for me as being the person who's in charge of the online stuff and the marketing. It's imperative that I have good content. Everything changes online and social media, and the content that's needed out there to, you know, harness a brand online, and that's my job, is to make sure that that's done right. But what I need is I need you guys to help me, and in turn I'm going to help you to make sure that you take the best pictures, the best footage of video, and you can get it in front of the guys, and hopefully you walk away with it, whatever prize it is that's up for grabs. Now, first thing we're going to talk about is when you're actually installing for a client, or when you're actually in their premises. I'm sure Tom has told you time and time again, you know, it's all about how you deal with the client. You've got to be courteous, you've got to be professional, we all know that. But how do you actually ask them for a review? How do you ask them for a testimonial? And how do you approach this in terms of when you're actually in their home? You know, you want to take photographs, etc. One of the things, you can't take photographs with their children there. There's certain things that you can't do because you would cause some legality issues. And so you have to know when is the right time. Now, when you're on a job, we don't want you to send in lots of pictures and photos pictures and videos of just anything and every single job that you do. Because you're not going to win the competition by how many you get. And in actual fact, if Tom and Paul's thinking that way, that it's to do with how many you get, then we're not going down the right track, because it's the quality of the review, the quality of the testimonial, and it's the quality of your workmanship and how you come across. So how you actually come across to the client is very, very important, and how you don't just go up to them and you say to them, oh, hey, you know, I've just put in this new carrier system, I'm, you know, having a competition in our work to see how many reviews, can I get a review from you? No, because that might not warrant a review, and the situation might not really warrant a review. And if there's kids in the premises, you don't want to have them running about screaming, or if there's barking dogs everywhere, because what's the point? What's the point recording something on your video? What's the what's the point of actually taking pictures when everything's a mess, or there's things that are just doesn't look right? So you've got to approach this professionally. So how do you recognize this point? How do you recognize what denotes, or what is the point of a good review? Let's say, for instance, that you're called out to a home and you're doing a new install, but the install has been done because one, they're uncomfortable, or they've got, maybe they've got children, the air needs to be purified, they've got really bad allergies, they've called you out and it's a holiday weekend and you're responding. I mean, you go out and you install systems all the time, but not every one of them really needs a good video testimonial or a review. Yes, you can ask them, you can log in with the app, and that app will send them a message to maybe get them to write a review on Google and Facebook and things like that, and they only work for so long. And the way that social media and everything's changing, that isn't always going to work, okay? So the next stage is for us to actually get video reviews. And how do you do that? Well, this is what I want you to really master. So you're going to ask for a video review when the situation warrants it. And that situation would be, you've been called out an emergency to fix something, you are installing because there's been a serious problem, maybe it's after a hurricane, maybe it's flooding, as I said before, maybe it's to do with the children. They need clean air, and you're putting in a clean purification system into the unit, into the carrier unit, or into the other units that we're utilising. You want to be very careful on the situation, on how you actually ask them. So you don't just go up and just ask them willy-nilly for a video review. You would have to get to know them a little bit more as you're chatting to them, get friendly with them. Explain to them what you're doing. If you just go in there, don't talk, don't do nothing, don't actually create an atmosphere, an emotional connection with them, that you're from Armstrong, that you're there to help their problem, that you're actually there to give them a solution to a problem that they've ran into, then you're not creating a relationship. You're never going to get a review. You're never going to get a testimonial from them. There's no point in bringing up your video or your equipment or anything. But if you create the relationship as you're in there, and you start to get a friendly connection with them, and you say, this is why we're doing this, and you explain it to them, you tell them about the system, the benefits they're going to get, and then you basically, what you want to do is you want to kind of solidify in their mind the problems that they've got with the old system, the problems that they've already been suffering from, and that how you installing this new system or installing this purification system is actually going to bring them benefits, and you tell them those benefits again. So you're psychologically setting it into their mind. Then you do the job, you make sure everything is perfect, you make sure everything is cleaned away, tidied away. We're not taking any pictures of them, we're just talking about the videos at the moment, okay? So you do that, you finish everything, you see that it's tidy, you see that everything's there. Then you ask them, you have to bring them into that situation again. You ask them, you talk to them, and you say, this is what we've done today, this is how this is going to work, this is how beneficial this is going to be to you. And you talk to them, and you give them the time and day to tell them about the system. Then when you've got them on that emotional connection and they've built that trust with you, then you can turn around and say, excuse, do you mind actually if I just take a quick video testimonial of what you thought we've done today? It's only going to take 2 minutes, we're just going to use it and you're always going to get, women, even men, you're always going to get women or men that say, oh my God, I don't look very good and everything else. And they're always going to try and find a way out of it. But if you say, well, it's okay, I mean, I've got 5 minutes. If you want to go and freshen up a little bit, this would really help me, and this would really help the company, because we want to make sure that we're giving optimal service to our customers, And if you're really happy with what we've done, yes, you can go and put a review, and you're solidifying, you can put a review on for us online. But I would really, really love it if you would just do a quick 1-minute video testimonial for me. Just say, hey, we're at your home and you're delighted, you're telling the problems that you've had, and that you're delighted that we've come and we've put a new system in, and then we'll take some footage of that system and you being happy, and that's it. And all it's going to be used for is just going to be used for ourselves in the company, and for to put on our testimonial page on our website and social, and that's all you need to do. How you approach them, how you connect with them, how you develop the emotional connection. That is how you are going to ask for the reviews. Now let me just jump back to the beginning when I said what type of reviews, and let me solidify this, because if you get really cracking testimonials and review guys, the chances are it's going to do wonders not only for you, it's going to do wonders for the company, and you've got the chance of winning that prize. And that's why I want to make sure that you do this right. So don't just ask for a testimonial or review of everybody. As I said, it doesn't matter that you ask everybody. Why would we want thousands of reviews for everyday things that you do in your job, that you go in and fix, or you change a capacitor, or you're cleaning the blower, whatever it is? It has to be unique. So think about the situation. Why are they having a new system? What was wrong with the old system? We had a job a little while ago where we had a woman who couldn't breathe. She actually could have died, because she was breathing in mold and all that kind of stuff, right? And Tom had arranged to go in there and set up a beautiful system. I actually interviewed the woman, and she was over the moon because she could breathe clean air again. Those are the kind of stories that make an emotional impact out there, and you're doing it in the right way. You're doing it because you are giving a service. It's not just about Armstrong giving the service. Yes, we're a brand. Yes, the company's great. Yes, we love working working in a team environment and putting it out there. But think about it, guys. It's not just about you putting in a new HVAC system. It's about you giving a service to people who really need it, who are uncomfortable, who are sweating, who can't breathe, who've got mold in their systems, the list could go on and on and on. So you feel good about yourself. You're doing a really, really good job by going in and doing your job to the best of your ability, and for the benefit of yourself and for the benefit of the company, but most of all for the benefit of the customer. When you solidify that benefit in their mind, when they know why you're there, when you've made that emotional connection, boom, you got it. So think about the story, think about the backstory, think about why they're having it. Does this make a good review? Does this make a good testimonial? Is the situation warranted to that? And when I come back, go away and think about that. When I come back, we're going to talk about how to actually take the video and how to actually take photos when you're on the job, and then what you do with them afterwards. Have a good day, guys. Next video's coming up shortly. God bless.